Good evening. Welcome to the Wednesday, April 15th, 2026 Joliet Junior College regular meeting of the Board of Trustees. At this time, I'd like to call the meeting to order. And Karen, can you do the roll, please?
Trustee Bottomley?
Here.
Trustee Broderick? Trustee Garcia-Guillen? Trustee Harris? Trustee Lee? Trustee Morales?
Present.
Trustee Bishop?
Here.
Trustee Bazinski?
Here.
Chairman, we do not have a quorum.
Pursuant to Section 202 of the Illinois Open Meeting Act, due to unforeseen circumstances, unfortunately, the Joliet Junior College Board of Trustees is unable to conduct the business of the April 15th, 2026 meeting due to a lack of a quorum. The board will hear items under the following agenda or sections: 1.2 Communications, 1.4 Recognition of Retirements, and 6.1 Oath of the Office and Seating of a New Trustee. All remaining agenda items will be rescheduled for consideration at future meeting once a quorum is present. And at this time, I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Numuo.
Thank you, Chairman. I understand this is a little out of the ordinary as we have an enormous crowd here today, in part because I think Joliet Junior College is a great place to work. Am I right? All right. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is do a Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm going to call on Detective Eccles to lead us in the pledge today. All right? Okay. Detective Eccles, thank you so much. Now, as Chairman mentioned, we're not able to conduct business on the agenda today, but we are here to honor all of those who have served JJC with distinction today. And before we do that, I'd like to invite Kelly Roeder-Tonelli to the podium for communications.
Thank you, Dr. Numuo. Good evening, trustees, Dr. Numuo, campus community. This evening, well, wait, first of all, happy Community College Month. Right? This evening, we're going to recognize the growth and accomplishments of our Entrepreneur and Business Center. This has been made possible by the incredible team we have in place, and it's also been made possible through belief. Belief from external partners who know their investment that in this work is actively changing lives of existing and future entrepreneurs. One of those partners is Senator Dick Durbin, who, as you know, allocated $800,000 in February to the EBC. I'm going to ask for more applause, so just keep them coming, okay? Senator Durbin has served for over 43 years as a public servant, 29 of those years in the U.S. Senate, and as you know, he'll retire at the end of this term. He's shown a fierce dedication to expanding access and affordability for higher education, and is always, and I can attest to this, is always on hand when we visit Washington to advocate for community colleges. So will you please join me in giving Senator Durbin a round of applause in gratitude for this investment and his years of service. So now I'd like to introduce Brian Kincaid, our EBC Business Advisor, who will provide a brief summary of success, as well as Jen and a few of our successful EBC clients. So come on up.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. When I'm in this room, I see a lot of people that are, some are clients, some of your spouses are clients, some trustee members are clients. We've had an incredible journey seeing all the great people the last few years we've met, and the different level of success we've been able to bring to them. It's been just an honor, and it's even more humbling that we're getting such a great gift with this grant to expand our reach. We impacted over 30 businesses last year. We've already helped 6 receive funding this year. Jen told me 10. I wanted to verify it to say 10, but at least 6 already have funding in hand this year, which is a big deal because going into a bank for a commercial loan is a lot of prep, and we've got the right team to really help move that. And And we're very excited about the next things we can do with adding, the plan is 2 new advisors and a new admin, so we can continue to grow that reach to underserved communities. And as the college reaches out to Grundy County, to more formally have more programming out there as well. Of course, everything we're doing here is growing. Jim will hit on that in just a minute, but thank you for the opportunity to present, and thank you for the opportunity for the grant to continue our work.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be here. And then to add to what Brian was mentioning, I have been with the EBC, it's going on a year now. I am a full-time employee for Wintrust, so my expertise for the last 27 years has been around business lending. So, and I've worked with different organizations, so that has helped us greatly in meeting that goal of 10 people getting lending. I am also the director, the presenter, and the teacher, as everyone calls me, for the academia, which we host in partnership with LEDA. And that has evolved. When I started, we would get 5 to 10 students, perhaps, in the classroom. To us most recent, we have 40 students enrolled in the current class that lasts for 4 weeks, and it meets twice a week. And it goes from the beginning, just Business 101, registering your business, getting an EIN, opening the bank account, counting what your startup cost is really going to be. Then it goes into details as to what your personal finances need to look like in order for you to qualify for lending and what role that plays into going into the business lending, which is the scary part for everyone, by the way. It's the only class where all my students, no matter how big the class is, become completely silent. The rest of the time, I can't get them to stop. We go into marketing, and the goal of the class really is for them to build a business plan. They meet with experts in the legal department, with insurance agents and accountants during my class. And during the last class, they do their elevator pitch, and they have a completed rough draft of their business plan that they can now go and meet with a business advisor and finalize. And to me, it's an honor. This is what I do and what fills my cup. And thanks to the grant, I hope to continue to do it for many more years.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jen. She's just been remarkable with those classes, and it's a master class. We're using her curriculum to drive our English curriculum, is how good she's doing. So I want to introduce Hansel Whitehurst. He is who's been with us about a year doing different things. He's touched basically everything we do, website help, financing, and he's going to tell his story.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I made some notes just to keep me on track. So, just good evening to the Board of Trustees. Thank you for having us to share our story. I came to just say thank you because without the EBC, having a startup in any business, quite honestly. My business is PCM Solutions, which is a construction consulting organization. And so we basically provide owner's representation to those clients who need to hire architects to manage design process, to do site selection, and things of that nature. But I tell Brian all the time and the different people at work, like, this would cost a lot of money for a startup, right? And you're doing it for nothing, no cost. So I just went through and added up like what the real cost of what they provide, and it's close to $50,000 that I would have had to come out of pocket or get a line of credit to deal with. And it's just been immeasurable, and just so I would say I would love to see this go on and on and on forever, because I just can't tell you how much of a benefit it's been to my startup business. And I thank you.
Thank you.
Chef McGreal and I were talking yesterday, and we talked about how sometimes we hear the stories of the people that go through our programs, we get misty-eyed, even when we hear them the sixth, seventh, eighth time. That's just so impacting on people's lives. I'd like you to meet Becky Murphy. She's a client of ours. She's been with us almost 2 years, right? And I really like her story because she shifted her focus on product midstream to meet the market, which some people aren't willing to do, and ultimately keeps them from being successful.
Good evening. My
Good evening.
name is Becky Murphy, and I am the owner of Agilivol Treats, which is a cottage bakery and mobile dirty soda shop. Now, you probably are wondering, what is dirty soda? Don't worry, a lot of people don't know. And unfortunately, it is not for adults only, it is for the family. It is pop with extra flavors added to it, and then what makes it dirty is coffee creamer. So this has become a very new area to the Midwest, and I was able to kind of jump on the trend. I have been in business for 4 years. I started my cottage bakery and with cake pops and cookie cakes, and I became a client of the EBC about 2 years ago. And what I wanted was to really decide how to run my business instead of allowing my business to run me. And the EBC was able to kind of take me in as a client and help me really hone in on what my business plan should be and what I wanted to do and how I wanted to expand. So when I saw social media popping up with these dirty sodas, I decided that this is kind of the route that I wanted to go, that I wasn't fulfilled with my cottage bakery anymore. So I looked into the licensing that I needed to start up a tent system for the dirty sodas. And I was able to do that last June. And by October, I was able to purchase a trailer for my business, and I'm able to get that out now. The other thing that I was able to do is work with a lot of the schools, especially in District 202. That's where my kids go to school. And to date this year, we have raised over $2,000 for all of the different schools just in fundraising, from popping up during lunches at the high schools or bingo events or other fundraisers that I've done. So I love to be able to partner with the schools. And being a part of the EBC has really opened my mind to a lot of different opportunities that I could have with my business and where we can go in the future. So I'm very appreciative of the grant money and everything that I was able to do and continue to do with the EBC. So thank you so much.
All right, and finally, we've definitely shown our gratitude to Senator Durbin tonight, and we do have someone from Senator Durbin's office online here with us tonight. This is the Chicago office director, Tran Nguyen, who wanted to say a few words on behalf of the senator. So thank you for all you do as a staff and a team to support the senator.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the kind words about Senator Durbin. Thank you for having me here on behalf of Senator Durbin. He is currently in DC, but I can tell you that our state director is in DC. I was trying to get the senator to join, but he had too many conflicting obligations. As Kelly mentioned, April is Community College Month, and Senator Durbin has a long history of supporting community colleges across the state, and certainly Joliet Junior College, the first public community college in the United States. We're so happy that Senator Durbin had another opportunity to support JJC before the end of his final term in the Senate. The EBC at Joliet Junior College is providing aspiring entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs with the tools and the skill set to take their dreams and passion from concept to execution and reality, further contributing to the economic development in the region. Thank you to all of you at JJC for all that you're doing to provide people with the opportunity for career development and career exploration. Thank you for letting me join you on this call today.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. To Ms. Wynn, thank you for joining us. To Jen and Brian, recognizing, where did they go? Oh, they're there. That they are, two of our EBC staff. We've got a number of consultants and support staff who support all of the incredible work that EBC does. And of course, to Hansel and Becky, thank you for sharing your story and inspiring not only the college community, but specifically our students. And congratulations on all of your success.
Can I make a quick
Yes,
thank you?
yes.
I also want to thank Brian and Jen for all of the work that you guys are doing. I know when LIDA first became incorporated, the Joliet Latino Economic Development Association, they needed a lot of help. And so I connected them with our brand new president at the time, which is Dr. Namuo, to really figure out how we can work together in partnership. And I think one of the reasons why LIDA has had so much success is because of the support and the partnership that they can lean on Joliet Junior College EBC on your department for all that you do. They were recently aired in Univision. The Academias was actually recently viewed, and that's thanks to Jen and all the work that you're doing. So thank you for that. And I feel like since you came on board, like let us more active. Like they have 40 some odd academic potential business owners now that are going to go through this program, and that gives JJC exposure for them to send their kids here or customers, what have you, to help us. I mean, we as a community college, those are the things that we can do, not the other universities or what have you, but that's what we are supposed to be doing. So thank you for your creativity, for your commitment, and for all that you're doing especially with all communities, because I don't think it's just like the Latino community or the African American community, which are very underserved. But I think all business owners at the beginning, they really just need some direction. We all have that dream to start a business and get that business plan going. And thank you for being that support and guiding people throughout. Thank you, Jen, for everything you're doing. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Morales. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Okay. All right, before we go on to retirements, how about another hand for just EBC partners? And not an exaggeration, I hear about the EBC weekly in our community. So great stories. All right, so we're going to move on to recognition of retirees. And I'm going to start us off with recognition of retiree Tammy Carrasco. Karen Kissel.
Thank you, President Namuo. Today, we're honored to recognize and celebrate the retirement of a valued member of Joliet Junior College's Facility Services Department. She's been at the college since 1997, so 3 decades. Through her efforts, she's helped create and maintain clean, safe, and welcoming environments across our campus. And as she enters this well-earned retirement, we extend our sincere gratitude for her 3 decades of service and dedication. We wish her continued happiness as she looks forward to traveling and spending more time with her grandchildren. She's not with us this evening.
All right, Karen, thank you so much. How about a hand for Tammy? Tammy, thank you for your many years of service. Up next, recognition of retiree Joe Eccles. Chief?
Good evening. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you today to recognize the career and retirement of Detective Joe Eccles, a man whose service has left a lasting impact not only on his department, but on the people and lives he encountered along the way. Joe began his law enforcement career with JJC-PD after graduating the academy in 2004. And from day one, he brought with him a steady presence, a strong work ethic, and most importantly, a deep respect for other people. Over the next 2 decades, Joe built a career defined not just by the roles he held, but by the way he carried them out. Joe served the department in many capacities as a bike officer, a SWAT operator with the Joliet Police Department SOS team, a field training officer, firearms and rapid deployment instructor, background investigator, and ultimately as a detective. He helped manage investigative units, served with the Will and Grundy Major Crimes Task Force, and earned advanced certifications in everything from crisis negotiation and financial crimes to officer-involved shooting investigations and dignitary protection. But when you ask Joe what mattered most in his career, he won't point first to titles or certifications. He'll tell you about a student he arrested more than once, A young man who struggled and made poor choices, Joe took the time to talk with him, to counsel him, and to treat him like someone worth reaching. Years later, while working a graduation ceremony, Joe heard someone call out his name. That young man stood before him, holding his daughter, wearing a cap and gown, grateful, successful, and proud. He thanked Joe for helping him, put him on a better path, and introduced him to his little girl. That moment, Joe says, reminded him exactly why he chose this profession. The belief that how you treat people matters has guided Joe throughout his career. He often says that no matter how someone's position in life is, the respect you give them eventually will reflect back to you. He speaks with pride about his JJC-PD family, standing together through challenges, disagreements, and successes, always supporting one another. Since his first day in 2004, as Joe's chapter closes, his message to his teammates is very heartfelt. Strive for the very best you can be, take care of one another, and remember to leave the stress of the job at work so you can give your loved ones the time and attention they deserve. Detective Eccles, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the JJC-PD, the entire community you've served, thank you for your integrity, your dedication, and your compassion. Your legacy here is strong. Your impact will be felt for many years to come. Congratulations on your retirement. Job well done.
Detective Eccles, if you choose to do so, the floor is yours, my friend.
First off, good evening, President Moore, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, and family. I am truly honored and grateful to stand before you today as I close out over 20 plus years of service as a detective and department trainer and instructor here at Joliet Junior College. I want to acknowledge the men and women I've served alongside of. You've made tough days manageable and good days better. I only hope I had much of a positive effect on you as you have on me. I also want to give thanks to the beginning of how this journey started. I would have not had this opportunity if Chief P. Commander and Commander Melvin Cornelius hadn't taken a chance on me and allowing me to serve. That opportunity came through my cousin, which was a commander with the Joliet Police Department. He's retired now. But at that time, I had just finished an 18-year career in banking. Surprise. As an operations manager. When he asked if I was still interested in law enforcement, he reminded me that JJC-PD didn't have an age limit. I was 42 years old when I started. Most guys retired at that time. To the Chief of Police, Chief Campbell, Deputy Chief Williams, thank you. Continue pushing this department forward. You've opened up doors that hadn't been opened before, and you encourage all to exceed and prosper. Over the past 2 decades, I've had the privilege to not only serve this department, but the broader community. As Chief Campbell mentioned, I was a liaison SWAT operator, a crisis hostage negotiator, and a member of the Will Grundy County Major Crime Task Force. Those roles challenged me and reinforced the importance of service, teamwork, and trust. I've had a front row seat to something special here, the growth of our department and the college. When I started, some of my colleagues were just 18 and 19 years old. Now I see that they have families, careers, and a legacy of their own. I remember when we started, we shared a space with the football team, if you remember. And even worked out of a mobile trailer.
Yep.
Now we stand in a state-of-the-art facility. I also want to give special thanks to Sergeant Smith, Sergeant Glisson, and Sergeant Latrell. Latrell and I started the academy together, and we stood by our class motto, integrity, excellence, and honor. To all of you guys, thank you. I've also seen colleagues across the college grow. There's too many to mention, but I'll mention three. Dr. Farmer, Dr. Brooks, and also Amy Quinn. They left and came back and brought back even a more structured and positive influence to the college community. But none of this would have been possible without my family. To my wife, Candace, thank you for the long nights, talking me home from long shifts, several accidents, and standing by me through it all. Your strength has been my anchor. To my mom, my sisters, and my in-laws, thank you for your constant support. And to my children, this career wasn't easy, but it always allowed me to support you, watch you grow, and you succeed in your careers. And now I'm blessed to have 5 grandchildren. As I step into retirement, I do so with pride, gratitude, and a full heart. This career has given me purpose, lifelong friendships, and memories I will carry forever. Thank you again for the recognition, and I truly am honored. And as we say in law enforcement, stay safe. But I can't end this without doing a Dr.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Dr. Farmer, thank you for helping to hand out those, my goodness, my goodness. All right, next up, take a breath, need to take a breath. Recognition of retiree Susan Betts. Dr. Gray?
I'm taking a deep breath. So thank you, Dr. Nemo. I have the truly distinct honor to recognize a group of faculty. We're going to start with Dr. Sue Bates, but just keep in mind collectively, the retirees that we are recognizing tonight from academics represent 201 years of service to our students. I don't know the fancy name for that. For 201, I know for 150, but 201, not sure. So Dr. Sue Bates, with 16 years of dedicated service to JJC, she is nursing faculty and will be retiring at the end of this semester. Throughout her career at JJC, she has made a lasting impact on the nursing program, her students, her colleagues, and everyone around her through her commitments to academic excellence, clinical expertise, and a compassionate approach to teaching. Beyond the classroom, Sue served in the role of Nursing Student Association Advisor, first semester team coordinator, and the nursing program coordinator. As she enters retirement, we celebrate Dr. Bates' many accomplishments and thank her for the dedication, leadership, and care she has shown. Her legacy will continue through the countless students whose lives and careers she has influenced. Please join us in congratulating Dr. Sue Bates on her retirement, and we wish her the very best in this next chapter.
Next up, recognition of retiree Wayne Golick.
Thank you again. So Wayne Golick joined JJC in, I could almost ask for a drum roll, but I won't, 1994, 32 years. He started as an adjunct in the business department and became a full-time professor in 2005. But Wayne has done way more than his share of teaching. He has served on many committees. He's also served as a faculty advisor for many years. And that's something that faculty are not required to do, but many do it just to make sure students stay on the right path. In recent years, Wayne has focused his teaching in the areas of corporate and personal finance, taking a real interest in making sure JJC students have a high level of financial literacy. In addition, he devoted many hours to teaching financial responsibility to Habitat for Humanity participants as they became homeowners. We will miss what the business department calls Wayne's corny sense of humor, what I call his endearing sense of humor, and also his collection of really, really cool ties. So please join me in congratulating Wayne Golick on his incredible career.
Well, it is truly an honor, a privilege to be here. Did you know that Joliet Junior College is a learning institution? Yeah. It's a learning institution. Not just for the students, but for us faculty. And over the last it's hard to say, 3 decades, I've learned a lot. Back in 1985, in his book, Generation to Generation, incidentally, this will be on the quiz. Generation to Generation, Family, Process in Church and Synagogue, Dr. Erwin Freeman presented a foundational leadership theory, or actually a characteristic called non-anxious presence. Non-anxious presence. Over the years, serving in the business department, I have been honored to work side by side with many colleagues. Some have already retired, some come back and visit, which is really great. But the one that stands out the most for me is our present chairperson, Bill O'Connor. Bill O'Connor represents, to me, this idea of a non-anxious presence. Now, you may be wondering, what the heck is this all about? I'm kind of wondering, too. The reality is this, Dr. Nomoro. It's what we would say in Polish, kuliana. Oh, wait a second, that's Hawaiian. Yeah, I can speak that, too.
No one got that except for me. I was the only one laughing. Come on, guys.
It is our responsibility. And by Bill's presence, by Bill's leadership, I have learned something. I've learned something that is that calm, that focus, that confidence, that future orientation in his non-anxious presence. Now, where this all comes to is this. I won't admit this to my wife. I hope she's not watching on the screen or anything. But I am nervous about this new chapter in my life because I've always been in the classroom, online, doing academic advising. Whether I had the privilege of being in front of community groups or not, it was always a lecture of some sort. My wife won't put up with that. But now, as I approach this concept of retirement, and I am grateful, I need to project that which I learned from Edwin Freeman, demonstrated by many of the administration that we have, and of course our department chair, this non-anxious presence. So although I'm a bundle of nerves, I will not show that in front of my wife. I will tell her, it'll be okay. She'll have to put up with me 7/24. I mean, when I come home from class every once in a while, she'll say, "Oh, you again?" At any rate, though, Board of Trustee members, thank you. Dr. Nomoro, thank you. Vice Presidents, thank you. Business education faculty, thank you. My colleagues, thank you. Thank you for putting up with me and some of my what I think is supposed to be funny, but maybe not. But nonetheless, though, I cannot imagine 30-some years ago taking on an opportunity to stand in front of a classroom and now standing proudly in front of all of you, thinking that I have an opportunity to finally maybe retire. I don't want to go. But I'm going to. No, non-anxious presence, non-anxious presence. It is our kuleana.
Yes.
It is our responsibility, and I take that very seriously. I will say, and this has been a very true thread throughout my career, but the entire years that JJC has been serving the community, this is truly, truly a great place to work, a great place to grow, a great place to learn, not just the students, but for all of us getting that opportunity to learn. Well, at any rate, though, I was asked, how many minutes do I have? As a faculty member, I figure, I got an hour and a half in the classroom. And they said something like, you got 90 minutes to 5 minutes ago. So let me just close and say, again, it's with humble gratitude. My life has been shaped differently and better. And today I get a chance, or at the end of the semester, I get a chance to demonstrate to the one that I truly love and I'm so grateful to, my wife, that idea that we'll go into retirement with that non-anxious presence, and I can show her that form, or that side of me. She's heard all my jokes anyway. So, at any rate, though, thank you very much. I really appreciate the time, and thank you for the opportunity. Recognition. That shows to my wife.
Mr. Golick, I don't know if you remember, but you were my professor.
Oh,
Yeah, back in 1998 or 99, something like that. But very old. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, gosh. All right, next up, recognition of retiree Charles Gannett.
Thank you, Dr. Nomuro. Chuck began his career at JJC in 2017 as an adjunct, like many of our faculty, and became full-time faculty in 2018. He started teaching art classes and then began teaching in the graphic design program. During his tenure, he has written many of the graphic design courses, and he definitely updated our program. He also started the IAGA Club to give students the opportunity to learn more about the graphic design industry. Students describe Chuck as friendly, approachable, and encouraging, noting that he makes connections in class between projects and the real-world industry. He has encouraged students to dream big with their goals of working in the industry, and for many students, he has assisted them in finding their jobs. We would like to congratulate Chuck. We appreciate his passion, industry experience, and expertise, and all that he has shared with faculty, staff, and students through the years.
All right. Next up, recognition of retiree John Chris.
Me again.
Yes.
John Chris is retiring after serving 35 years as an economic professor at JJC. Another professor who started as an adjunct for 10 years and the remaining years as a full-time professor. John prepared for his teaching career by working as an air traffic controller in the Quad Cities. In addition to his teaching duties, John served for many years as the faculty mentor to the Alpha Beta Gamma Business Honor Society. He has always brought a strong student focus to the faculty role at JJC. The business department, in particular, wanted to make sure he knows that they will always miss his on-point and blunt comments at their department meetings. We wish him the very best.
Thank you. Recognition of retiree Christine O'Connor. Oh, excuse me. I didn't do that on purpose, Loretta. I did not do that.
Were you saving him for the big finale?
Recognition of retiree John Loretta.
After 20 years of dedicated service, JJC bids a heartfelt thank you and fond farewell to John Leland Larada, who will retire after an extraordinary career as professor of geography. First hired in August of 2006, John has been the primary geography faculty member at JJC for the past 2 decades. He has shaped the academic and personal journeys of countless students through his passion for place, people, and the world around us. In addition to his teaching, John provided leadership as Department Chair of Natural Sciences and Physical Education from 2018 to 2024, guiding the department through years of growth, lots of change, and lots of challenge. We worked through many things during COVID. During his tenure as chair, he also served as the college community as a coordinator for the JJC Fitness Center. John's enthusiasm and unmistakable sense of humor have brought energy and warmth to our hallways, our offices, and our classrooms. While John will be greatly missed, we celebrate the remarkable impact of his 20 years of service and wish him and his wife, Rebecca, all of the best in the next chapter of their lives. Thank you, John, for your dedication, leadership, lasting contributions to JJC, and for me personally, your friendship.
I'll speak on your behalf.
Recognition of retiree Christine O'Connor.
Christine started her career in 2003, 26 years, again as an adjunct member teaching art classes. She also taught studio as well as art history classes, sharing her vast experience with students through the years. She was also willing to teach any day of the week, any time, always putting student needs first. Students describe Christine as helpful, that she loves teaching, that she makes art educational and interesting, and makes class enjoyable. In addition to teaching, Christine has been active with the Adjunct Faculty Union and has served as the Adjunct Faculty Representative for the Fine Arts Department meetings. Congratulations, Christine, on your retirement.
Recognition of retiree Danny Thompson.
Danny Thompson is retiring as the longest tenured full-time instructor in the electrical, electronic, and automated systems program with JJC's technical department. He has been here for 36 years. After having completed his associate in applied science degree, no other than here at JJC, and having a few years of industry experience, he joined in 1990. He went on to obtain a bachelor's degree and several industry certifications. During his 36 years of teaching at JJC, he modeled a student-centered approach to education while preparing countless students for rewarding careers in the fields of electricity and electronics. He is universally respected by his peers. His humor, intellect, and diligent approach to the profession will be missed. Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you, Dr. Gray. Recognition of retiree Cheryl Upshaw.
Cheryl Upshaw is retiring from JJC after more than 30 years of exceptional service to her students in the college, while also serving as an instructor for the electrical, electronic, and automated systems program within the technical department. During her time at JJC, Professor Upshaw went above and beyond teaching in the classroom, having also served as a faculty advisor, a program coordinator, and overall mentor to students. She also found time to serve as a longtime electrical instructor for JJC's non-credit Center for Continuing Education. Professor Upshaw has helped countless students grow into very rewarding careers in electricity and electronics. Her knowledge and dedication will be greatly missed by both students and her fellow educators in JJC's technical department. We wish her the very best in her retirement.
I don't have anything prepared, but I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity and the years. When I started here, I said, I want to retire from here. I had worked in corporate, I'd worked in the field, and I came here, and it was so satisfying. One of the best parts of my job is that I've had trained families. People have brought their kids back in, and I've been able to train their kids. And just the impact to see people in the grocery stores and be able to hear stories about how I changed their lives. Just little old me. And so I want to say thank you to everyone. This has been an amazing place to work at. I'm going to miss you all. I don't know what we're going to do, Wayne. I just, but I'm going to figure it out. I bought an RV last year, and so I hope to go camping. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for the 30 years. It has been an amazing place. We have one of the best colleges, I think, in the world. So thank you so much.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Recognition of retiree Tammy O'Malley.
Thank you. Tammy was here serving us for 6.5 years, but I do want to note that she had over 20 years in similar service with local municipalities. So she was our senior administrative assistant for human resources, where she was a trusted partner on a broad range of HR functions. She, you might not know, but helped prepare Section 2 of your board reports, the personnel consent agenda. So we counted on her for accuracy and organization and professionalism. In addition to being the senior admin assistant, she really served as a generalist with event planning, daily HR operations, had a strong service mindset to all that she did. She was a thoughtful presence for the HR team and for me personally, and will be deeply missed. And we congratulate her on this next chapter with health and new adventures in her well-earned retirement.
To our retirees, many thanks for your many years of service to Joliet Junior College. And on behalf of the entire college, thank you. All right, we're going to move on to recognition. I'm going to ask Dr. Amy Cuspa-Sims to come to the microphone. And as she's making her way up to the microphone, I'll tee this up a little bit and share just a few anecdotes about our departing student trustee who, if you haven't had a chance, and many of you have most likely had a chance to interact with Brenton Bishop in one way or another, but he follows in a long line of extraordinary student trustees, and he has truly upheld that legacy. Brenton, more than any student trustee before him, was very prepared for his role. He knew exactly what he was getting into, and trustees, he still decided to do it. As many of you will recall, Brenton attended nearly all of the board meetings for a year prior to taking office. He's been engaged with student government and collegiate club council, Pride Club in a whole bunch of different ways, has contributed so much to Joliet Junior College. And Brenton, let me just say, we're all gonna miss you around here. We're so thankful of your year of service, and we wish you the absolute best in whatever you choose to do. And if any of you want to know what Brenton is going to choose to do, he'll tell you exactly what that is. I have every confidence in the world that you will change communities with the vision you have for healthcare, for wellness, for community health. It's been an honor to get to know you, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
And with that, to embarrass you even more, Dr. Amy Cuspa-Sims.
Hi. Hello. Well, good evening, everyone. You know what, with all the energy we've had in the room so far, I can't help to say how much I appreciate this space and this room and our community, especially the retirees who welcomed me as a young professional and helped grow me, and here we are now passing that along to the next generation as they continue to exit. So it's good to be here with everybody this evening. Chairperson Brzezinski, members of the board, administration, colleagues, student leaders, I know you're back there, and guests, thank you for allowing me the honor of supporting the transition between our student trustees. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amy Cuspa Sims, and I'm the Director of Student Activities. On behalf of the JJC community, I would like to thank Brenton Bishop for his service as our JJC student trustee during the 2025-2026 academic year. During this past year, Brenton has served as a strong advocate supporting basic needs, college affordability, and access to medical resources for all students. But Brenton's journey is truly meaningful, and he embodies what a community college experience is and should be. He has earned his GED through the JJC Department of Adult Education. In October 2023, he began taking credited courses in January 2024, and in May 2024, he became a state certified CNA. Brenton applied to the JJC nursing program this past fall and was accepted and has begun the nursing program. After JJC, Brenton's goal is to earn his bachelor's degree in nursing and one day continue his education all the way to the doctoral level. Each year, Dr. Numuo and I seem to find a word or a theme that reflects the student trustee's heart. This year, when I think of Brenton, I think of grit and perseverance. To truly understand Brenton, you need to know him well, and I hope most of you do, or you will. But I will share, as a young person, Brenton sat in JJC classrooms with his mother while she was preparing to become a nurse and apply for the program. Sadly, Brenton lost his mother and stepped in to become a caregiver for his younger siblings and his grandmother. Brenton is a powerful reflection of what community colleges represent and the opportunities that it provides to so many people. From being introduced to JJC as a child, which we do often, to choosing to earn your GED, to now become a nursing student, in addition to being a student and a caregiver, while he was a student trustee, I need you all to understand, he has truly been a caregiver to his family. He also worked as a student employee. He is working as a CNA. He is an engaged leader. And often will come in and check in on many of us to make sure we're doing okay. Although the last time you visited me, I felt more like Brenton might have been practicing his therapeutic communication skills with me than anything else. But it was very nice. Thank you. I don't want any of Brenton's efforts to go unnoticed. I'm excited to see where Brenton's journey will take him. Wherever the path leads, I know he will walk it with grace and grit. Thank you, Brent.
Should I go to the podium?
Yeah.
I've got another 2 years.
It's ready to go.
If I might. You know, I came onto this board a remarkably different person compared to who stands before you today. I was not a nursing student, and I was not even remotely prepared for the complexities of my role. I was also not sure of the time commitment that came with the role of student trustee. I came into this role with the very core traits that I still carry with me today, like my professionalism, my commitment to my community, and my passion for helping others. I do want to highlight, however, just how much of a role that each of you have played on me, not only at a board level, but a personal one. Trustee Michelle Lee, I'd like to deeply thank you for your lesson of endurance and the diligent underlying interpretations that you've exhibited to better understand policy implications. Trustee Alicia Morales, thank you for teaching me what it means to stand wholeheartedly with what you believe, and although it may have been a fleeting conversation for you, the lessons you imparted at the beginning of my term during our dinner last April. There, you told me that being a good trustee means showing up even when it's hard and doing the best you can by those around you. Trustee Nancy Garcia-Guillen, thank you for teaching me what it looks like in action, not just in words, to stand up for those who depend on you, for those that you care deeply for the communities that you fervently defend, and the time and dedication you commit to your role, not only on the board, but within the community as an ally. Chairman Budzinski, I'd like to thank you for your guidance and support throughout many events, for showing up for the students, and showing myself and my peers what board-level leadership should look like. Trustee Elaine Bottomley, thank you for being a friend, an advocate, and an advisor. You've imparted so many lessons on me that I will carry into my life, but the most crucial one, I would argue, is to bring relentless curiosity into every room I enter. Trustee Maureen Broderick, thank you for being an educator, for imparting your expertise and investing that into our conversations. Thank you for always displaying the importance of critical review and showing me what that looks like in practice. Trustee Diane Harris, thank you deeply for remaining approachable, for always being willing to share stories and teaching me some of the deep history that Joliet has to offer. You made my transition into my role much more personal, and for that, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. To the Joliet Junior College administration, I tend to try and keep my messages and my student trustee reports brief, as I prefer to get home to work on the copious amounts of homework before 10 o'clock. But I want you all to know that there are so many things to include on the lessons each of you have imparted on me. But I'll thank you as a whole here. Thank you for investing time, energy, and patience into my learning, for always being willing to sit down and having a discussion when we agreed, but more importantly, when we did not, and for valuing the student perspective that was brought in our interactions. This is typically where I would make a corny joke about planting a seed and then go on to loop roots and branches into this, but I'll leave you with two specific thank yous instead. Dr. Namuo, from the time I became involved in the community and started navigating student leadership spaces, you imparted one thing that has stuck with me. We are people before we are employees, before we are students, before we're board members or community leaders. I want to thank you personally for not only saying that, but displaying it. For walking into professional spaces and remaining approachable, for being unafraid to share your perspective, and for your willingness to teach. And Dr. Amy Cuspa Sims, wherever you disappeared to. Now that you've embarrassed me, I think it's my turn. I thank you deeply for your guidance, for your willingness to push me outside of my comfort zone and be a better version of myself each and every meeting. You've guided reflection and remained a constant support throughout this past year. Thank you. I think that's going to be it. Thank you all for the lessons. I'm going to carry with it.
Brenton, thank you for everything you've done. You will be missed, and you carried a lot on your plate while you were here. Being a caregiver, everything, your story, when I got to know you, I was so impressed, and just you have lived more years than so many other people in your short lifetime. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't show.
All right. One last opportunity to sit in your chair. Okay. Byron, could you start making your way to the front of the room, please? I also have the honor of welcoming our new student trustee, Byron McCollum. Byron is a first-year, second semester student who is double majoring in game design development and computer science with a concentration in software development. His goal is to transfer from JJC to DePaul University, where he will earn a bachelor's and hopes to earn a master's in game design and computer science. One day, he would like to own his own company and publish his own video games. Byron has already established himself as an excellent student, leader, and highly engaged student on campus. Over the past 2 summers, he has served as the Office of Inclusive Excellence Advocacy intern and attended the Illinois Community College Student Activities Association Leadership Conference. And he was selected Student Government Secretary. He has been involved in many campus clubs and takes full advantage of the leadership opportunities across campus when they arise. What I truly enjoy about Byron is that he is lighthearted and fun-loving and makes me laugh all the time. If you're ever looking for Byron, you will probably find him in class first, then in a club meeting, or on the C concourse gaming with his friends. Since I have recognized that the C concourse is an easy place to find him, I have jokingly been calling the C concourse Byron's office. Byron, congratulations on this new opportunity, and I'm looking forward to working with you closely as we move into the next year. Thank you.
Dr. Sims, thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to invite the secretary of our board to officially and formally swear in our new student trustee. Secretary Bottomley?
This is planned.
This was absolutely a plan out. I will go ahead and I'm going to say it, and then you'll just go ahead and repeat it. So, are you ready? All right. I do solemnly swear and affirm
I do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office as a member of the Board of Trustees
of the office as a member of the Board of Trustees
of Joliet Junior College, Illinois Community District 525,
of the Joliet Junior College, Illinois Community College, District 525,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
There you are. You're sworn in. I was like, I can't look at you.
What's today's date?
April 15th, text
Don't say that word around me.
There you go, Bob. Congratulations. Byron, for the next few seconds, you may be seated.
All right.
Go see this.
I'd like to,
Let me see this.
So you know in sports, they say let the games begin.
You should get my
In
copy.
the award, we say let the work begin.
Morning. Chairman, I'd like to take a moment to thank the college community for your flexibility tonight. And while the board was not able to conduct any official business, boy, did we have an opportunity to celebrate our students and celebrate all of the people who make JJC such an extraordinary place to be. And as Chairman Budzinski referenced, all agenda items will be addressed at a rescheduled meeting in the very near future. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thanks so much. Oh, we do need, oh, okay, excuse me. Legal counsel says we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Fastest meeting since I've been on this board.
That's right.
Yeah, we're setting records.
All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. We're adjourned.